Hey there, it's Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. From Massachusetts, the Blue Hills Brewery of Canton, Massachusetts, and this is their Black Hops. Comes in with an alcohol by volume of 6.75% ABV. 6.75%. Canton, Massachusetts, and this is a brewery that's been around for a few years. The brewers have been brewing beer for more than 20 years, so I'm going to check out this one. I've had a couple of their beers. This has just recently arrived in New Hampshire, so that's why I've kind of been checking out their beers here. So I'm going to give this a pour and check it out. It's a Schwarz beer, they say. So we'll give it a pour and check it out. Let's see what we get. Pouring it into a Henniker glass, Henniker pint glass. And there you go. Okay, set this over here. You probably can't see it, but gets it out of the way. Let's take a look at the color on this. I'm getting kind of a nice, almost reddish amber tone here, and you can see that it leads up to a modest little old cream-colored head, a foamy one, soft and silky, and just a pleasant looking head. It looks like it's the kind of head that would leave a little lacing along the way. But I do like this color. It does have a real nice chestnut sort of color, maybe a bit of a reddish amber. Just a real nice, attractive looking beer. Checking out the aroma. Okay, I'm getting a nice malt character here, a sweet malt character. A touch of molasses perhaps, or something sweet. Maybe not molasses, but something that has a sweetness to it. Just a roasted sort of malt character. And that's really what I'm getting. I'm picking that up. But it's a nice, pleasant, inviting sort of aroma. Let's check out the taste. Body is medium to full. It's a nice body. I mean, it really seems to have a lot of boldness to it. There's a vague chocolate character going on here, but I'm really getting more of the roasted malt character, a sweet roasted malt character. And then there's this interesting bitterness at the end. It just, it really sort of, you wouldn't notice it by checking out the aroma that it's going to have some bitterness to it. But the hops definitely play up in this to bring out a kind of a lingering bitterness at the end, a sort of a biting bitterness that lingers somewhat on the dry side toward the end. But it's a pleasant tasting beer. It's the roasted malt character is pretty good. The hop bitterness is balanced, but it definitely has this lingering effect on my palate. I'm really noticing it kind of staying there at the end after I sip a couple of these. You can see the head's gone down a little bit, but it is leaving the lacing as I predicted. So, but it's a pleasant beer. I think the bitterness tends to be more notable in the flavor than it is in the aroma, because I mean, I'm not really picking up much more than the malts on the nose, the sweet malt character. And so I'm not really picking up any kind of hop character on the nose. I do pick up a clean, crisp sort of character there, so that's probably the hops. But it's not anything that would announce to me that this is going to have a bitter finish. And so when you drink it, you get this sort of surprising little bitter finish, which is kind of nice, kind of balances it all out really well. And a beer that just really seems to be fairly well balanced. There's a dog barking next door. Anyway, I like it. I think it's a nicely done beer. You know, a lot of people had some criticism for this brewery when they first came out. This is the first time I've tried their beers. I've seen a lot of reviews in different venues, and the earlier reviews from a couple of years ago never really give it a big glowing sort of feel. You know, they're really kind of routine reviews. But this one, I think maybe they've had a little practice now for a couple of years, and their beers may be improving. Again, I've never had the beers till now, but I'm impressed. I think it's a decent tasting beer, a decently balanced beer, and an enjoyable one. So that's it for now. This is Blue Hills Brewery of Canton, Massachusetts, and this is their Black Hops. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.